Hey guys, real quick before we start the video, this video is part of a 4-part series of my first run through the regular Pandaemonium raids in Final Fantasy XIV. This is my first time doing the raids, or raiding in Final Fantasy in general really. So starting this Wednesday, January 12th, I'll be streaming the Savage raids of these from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. EST with some of the people that are in this video. We're doing literally everything blind besides what is shown in normal. And being ex-WoW Mythic Raiders ourselves, this is all of our first times raiding Savage Final Fantasy besides one person. So I'm really excited and it should be really fun. I hope that you enjoy the video series and my first playthrough of the raids and the first view of the cutscenes. If you do, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and head over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ppbumbumman, to see more of the Savage Raid and other Final Fantasy XIV and other gaming content. Thank you, and out of the video.
Yeah, that's a pretty big cooldown that we'll be using during raids. It's nice because every DPS has something to help with raid mitigation.
Yeah, that is nice.
It's not just healers that gotta worry about stuff.
We'll just need to make sure it's actually magic, though.
True.
Pretty sure 99% of the AoE is magic. The auto attacks on the bird, this bird coming up, might be magic too.
Dude, that bird, sick. We get to fight a Lara. Let's go.
Alright.
Oh,
It's gonna be a question right when we start.
Oh my god. All these questions. I feel like I'm
It'll be an easy question. There's only one right answer, so.
Okay. It looks like Alar from Tempest Keep. Is that your question?
But
No.
20 times cooler.
It does look pretty sick. It do be looking sick though.
This is what Alar should have looked like. This is what Alar looked like in your head when you played World of
I'm
Warcraft.
asking now.
It looks
What's the name of this boss?
It's like the Phoenix or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. I don't know.
Phoenix.
Is that how it's actually fucking pronounced?
No.
I mean, yes, actually, but
I'm just gonna call it Phoenix.
like phonetically, yes, it would be Phoenix, but
What's going on? Let's go. Oh, this one has positionals too.
What's happening?
Your mom.
What's going on?
What does that mean?
I'm never gonna answer you, so you can keep asking me if you want, but I will never answer you.
Oh, what's it doing now? Or it's the same name?
Same name, but something's different. What was different?
Oh shit! I was like right at your feet.
I'm tanking, please. Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Figure this out.
oh no,
Oh, we did not.
Oof. Missed one.
Oh,
Oh,
I
wait,
got
we
it.
got them all.
Oh, look at
Hey.
that.
I'm assuming you're just supposed to bring them over the eggs and make sure every egg's covered.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Look at
I
this
think
guy.
I missed one. I think I tried to hit 2 and I got
No,
none.
you hit the one, and then the person that was there moved over because they saw I got hit.
Okay. I tried to hit 2, and maybe that was a little bit too
Ambitious.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to do my combo. Come back down, fucker. Let me attack.
Yeah,
yeah, I
it's
just
not
want
a lot.
to just use my seal thing. It's actually so awful.
Oh, there it goes.
Ow.
There it goes.
I'm guessing we'll have to actually care about space on Savage for this.
Probably.
I'm burning. I'm on fire. Help.
Sure.
Oh, Like if these are like even a little overlapped in
Help me.
Savage or Fuck.
Oh, it's... Yeah. I'm guessing there's more than 4, too.
Maybe?
I mean, even if they're a little overlapped in this version, it kind of sucks.
I could see they're doing 6.
I think there's enough. If it's this big, I feel like 6 is fine. I'm burning for you.
Make sure we get Reprisal and Addle on this, because this shit hurt.
Choose everything. It's fine.
Yeah, just literally stack everything on this. See? No damage.
I think Passage is like the coolest fucking ability in this game.
Yep.
Is that always
It's a
going to be its
power
most damaging attack? That thing right there?
Not too sure.
Oh, I guess for this, let's say this. Obviously, it might change for Savage, but
Yeah.
oh,
I ain't moving.
trying to tell me something? Nuh-uh, you can't tell me nothing. All right, Mark, what happens?
I just fucking died.
True, so true.
Alright. I'm gonna go over here so I can hit the boss.
I'm guessing there'll be something doing this, too. Instead of
Probably.
just nothing.
It'll probably be partners. Put a
Yeah.
DPS and non-DPS on each spot.
Mhm.
What?
AoE?
And popped it, too. I use Addle.
With my dying breath.
I do be Addling, though. I will say. I can't wait for you to res me, for me to immediately break my invulnerability and die every fight, and you'd be like, wow, this is fun. I love healing him.
Alright, moving.
Please stop!
Man,
I'm almost off the platform. Stop! Mark's pushing me off.
You're pushing me off. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, it's to your left. What do you mean?
Theodore.
This is fun that this boss also auto-attacks the off-tank. Not a lot of bosses will do that.
I disagree with that, actually.
Nice. Gamer stack you got there.
Oh my god, that was dumb.
Maybe that engagement wasn't worth it, but I did not get hit, so it's fine.
Oh, he's going over there. Boom, boom.
Damn, it's been left 3 times.
Yeah, pretty interesting. AoE. Out of the middle.
That's a big ass medal.
Mhm.
Yes, it is.
I always forget that. When they say out of the middle, they mean just leave the fucking raid.
Bro, my first stats was to that, and literally I was on like Mark's sandal, and I still died. I'm like, all right. A little
Pixel
unfortunate.
perfect dodge.
I aesthetically like this fight a lot.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Suzaku's just a cooler version.
This will be the cock block fight. This is where we'll need to be basically perfect on mechanics and DPS. So this will be fun.
Do I get Ashes of Alar though for reading it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
This
yeah.
is probably the mount for this raid.
That
I don't know.
sick.
I haven't seen it yet, but
Alright.
this is probably it.
Rachel, is there anything you don't want me to need on?
I mean, the only thing I want is the helm, but you can do whatever you want. It really doesn't matter to me.
I mean, technically, I can't need it anymore because I already have it, right?
No, it's not.
You
You
can
need
just
one
look at the helm.
piece per
boss.
thing.
Okay, I'm gonna need the home.
Yeah, to get the helm item from the
Need two.
vendor, you need 2 helm items.
Oh, so okay. Yeah, sorry, Rachel.
It's okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm not
I mean,
gonna-
it's okay. I'm trying to say it's okay. Go for it. It doesn't matter.
Feels like you protest
What she's
too
really
much.
saying was while she's holding up the gun to your head, go
Oh
on,
my
take
God.
it.
What do you guys take me for? Holy shit.
A machinist maid.
True.
Alright, I passed. Don't hit me now.
I don't care.
Oh, she cares.
Alright, see you on the other side.
See ya.
Alright, cutscene me. That was a really cool fight. So I'm just gonna call it Phoenix from now on. Phoenix? Phoenix? With that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, yet there is yet the matter of this area. As you've told us, there is but one person in Asphodelos with the ability and the authority to wield such magics. Though unfortunately it appears he has saved us from the trouble of finding him. Yeah, it's your boy. A contemptible display, as befits an inferior specimen. Oh, okay. I see what happened. He went Joker when creating monsters in here. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of interment drag the phoenix back to its cage. What if he's like the opposite of Hermes? Okay, it's kind of the same thing, but we'll see. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators care to admit, or you are no mean trespassers. Amir, maybe I clicked before I finished reading. I'd hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. Yeah, sure, boy, dude. I'm sorry. Honestly, at first when I saw him, I thought he was Xenos. I'm like, damn, he back though. Keyword Hesperos. Why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandaemonium? How did you go, Joker? Pandaemonium. Pitless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast. Unlike those charged with its keeping. Oh, burned them. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Pushes up glasses. Oh, Eric Thonios, whatever your name is, you must pester me with these insane questions. Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master Lahabrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. Damn. You may look like him, but you're not the Asphodelos I know. Something has warped you, too, from the inside out. The keyword I knew was had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. You've been Joker-fied. Was that all a farce? Did you hide our contempt for us for all these years? Those who were content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You have proven my opinion of you with every word. My mind is clearer than it's ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise from my throat. Such wasted potential. Too soon, to be son to Master Laha Brea. He's his son? Yeah, no more skilled with the magic than a newborn babe. That's new information, right? Damn. But of course, it's always about Laha Brea. Silence. You're not worried to utter his name. For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surly bounds of mortality. I have become one with the mythic creations. To rid myself of imperfections, I stand upon the threshold of godhood. I, Hermithrios, shall serve Master Laha Brea, ever faithful until the end of days. Interesting. So what does Laha Brea think of this? He shall require no other. I mean, he hasn't been back here, right? I think not. Bro, he just punched the fucking chains. You're so blinded by your arrogance that you've lost sight of what it means to serve. Asphodelos is more capable than you could ever know. At first, I thought he was going to turn out to be Elidibus. Like, he'll eventually serve as him. Maybe that will still happen. It was thanks to his instructions that I was able to master the art of internment, but how to wield it and how to break free of it. Oh. Hey, it's me. Rhea, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Asphodelos' mind, it is plain his power far eclipses our own. We must have our time to gather our strength. See ya. Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master internment so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly the familiar laid low the Phoenix. Regardless, the noble aim shall be their undoing. Where they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphodelos, I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly await your arrival, Asphodelos. Even dullards have their uses. This next one's the last wing, right? I thought there were only 4 wings. So I'd assume we were going to fight him. But he was insinuating that we're going to spend more time wasting our strength against the other creations, so maybe I'm wrong. My darkest suspicion has been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodelos himself. I'm sorry about butchering these words, but I just gotta power through it. More than that revelation, however, Eric... Okay, there's a C-H-T-H. Erychithios worries me. He loved Asphodelos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. He's gotta go to therapy. He said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of the recent events do not prove to be the death knell for his resolve. Give me crit. What is I unloaded to serve Erychithios so soon after they recovered, after what just occurred? I'm afraid the circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events concerning both the keyword and his father. True, true, so true. This just reminds me of Persona 5. Mementos? Any other Persona 5ers in the chat? The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandaemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than Laha Brea. That both my father and I can bind others and change is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Gotta go to therapy for daddy issues, man. Ah, so it is true. I am Laha Brea's son, Bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless, surely the distant comment is entirely a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to be some indication. It had to indicate some long-held connection with Laha Brea. So it was Laha Brea who taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of Laha Brea, more specifically my mother, who is a researcher here. Oh, she's still in there. You just speak of Athena, chief keyword to Laha Brea there. She is your mother, yes. Oh no. How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You have the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. Laha Brea had nothing to do with it. I see. There's a little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why Laha Brea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. Very good question. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. Oh. That's sad. I thought she was going to die during this raid, but apparently this already happened. And Laha Brea was all too eager to assume her responsibility, with nary a moment to spare to Morin. What love do I owe him now, when he offered not one drop of compassion then? That's sad. Poor guy. I see. She is no longer with us. An expression to convey the end of a life. Does that mean here that she fulfilled her duty and she moved on, or that she... Do Ascians die accidentally? Is that a thing that happens? Like, I guess they could be... I don't know. Yeah, I'm not only the public face of Laha Brea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that he often comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. Of course. There's more pressing matters at hand, after all, namely how to deal with Asphodelos. We have yet to see other wards. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Asphodelos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now he is aware of our presence. He will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Asphodelos can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be find him first and foremost. Okay. Makes sense. He said that he has become one with his creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to internment? Oh, Gigabrain? In theory, that should be plausible. However, is it enough to merely confine him after all that he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it truly so he could serve his master? To my mind, he merely put Laha Brea's own work at risk in a trade for some nebulous power. Laha Brea is a chief keyword of Pandaemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make sense. True. Fair point. I share a curiosity, but we must consider what our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or is he too dangerous to allow to quarter? I completely butchered that sentence, but you would want answers too. I think if something did corrupt him, it's subject to corrupting other things if you don't understand it, right? So, daring as ever I see, I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well, let us try whatever this dude's name is. Little Laha Brea. Thank you, Rhea. No problem, Laha Brea's son. I believe I could shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Asphodelos spoke with us, I noticed he bore a telltale fangs of the Vrykolocax, a beast which feeds off the ether of its prey. Likely that its creation of Asphodelos merged the essence with, sorry. And we all know too well that he can change the environment around him, himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. Me too, man. Also, I love the way this fucking gear looks, by the way. Especially the back. Okay. I think this is the last one, then. Alright. That means next video will be the fourth circle, which I think is the last swing. If not, there will be more videos, but thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hope to see you next time.